So I am working on a 2019 Ford Fusion, and it's got code in the computer P0141, which is like a heater control circuit in the downstream O2 sensor. So I'm gonna flip this camera around and show you where the downstream O2 sensor is. This vehicle's got 7,000 miles on it, so I'm not worried about wires being chafed or rubbed or anything like that. I've already went through and looked at everything from the sensor all the way back to the PCM connector. There's nothing wrong with the stuff. There's nothing being chafed or rubbed or anything like that. It's just O2 sensors in general, because of the amount of function that they have to have and how they're constantly active while the car is going, they just wear out. So there, the downstream one right there, the connector goes all the way back up on the cylinder head. So what I'll do is I'm going to lower this vehicle back down, unplug that connector up there, and then I'm going to break this sensor loose. And I have a special wrench that I use. I picked this up at AutoZone years ago, and it's just all metal. It's got a curve to it. It's got a O2 sensor socket that goes right up over the wires, and you just crack it loose, and it's really hard to break this thing. I've had this thing in some tough situations, and it keeps moving, so moving and grooving pretty good. It's not wore out, it's not loose or anything, so we're going to go ahead and use this to break that O2 sensor loose. Sometimes when they have a lot of miles, you got to use heat, but this every time has got it off for me. So basically, I went right over, let me back this out some. I went right over the top of the engine right here, and you can see one connector right there. There's another one that clips right next to it, and you can see I've unplugged it. All I did was just reach right over the top right here and unplugged it, and now I'll raise the car back up in the air and take it out of the actual exhaust. So there are two clips. There's a clip right there. It just basically opens up and you slide the wire out, and then there's some right there, that little black clip. Right there. That also helps hold that. So now that I got that down, I can reach up here, pull it down, and go ahead and break that loose. Okay, I got my tool all the way down over it, and then push up. There it goes. Alright, I got it broke loose, so I'll just go ahead and kind of slowly turn it out of there and get that sensor out of there and get the new one put in and snugged up. Okay, I got it plugged in up there, but you can see I kind of cheated a little bit. I took a pair of long pliers here on the bottom, and I reached up in there and I plugged it into that little socket up there. So now I'm gonna take this wire and hook it back up over that little plastic piece I was telling you about. Try not to burn myself in the process. Okay, now it's back up in its little holder. Now I'm going to put the lower engine cover and everything back on, which is a bunch of 10mm coarse screws, and then cover there, and then that little metal back plate. Not every one of them are going to have these, but some of them will. And then I'm going to put it up, reset my Keep Alive memory so my fuel tables come back. And you don't have to reset Keep Alive memory. Eventually it will learn, but it's better if you have the ability to go ahead and reset your fuel trims and stuff to do it. But you could literally just clear the codes after you put that sensor in and you're fine. Well, that was my problem. I looked at my voltage. Basically I did EQ rat 1 desired, and that's supposed to tell me what my you can set your fuel trims at what you want, and it was bouncing all over the place before. So it's kind of like one of those things now where the sensor's installed and everything's stabilized, and it's sitting right at 0.8 volts downstream like it's supposed to. So the part number for it, HS7Z9G44A, HS7Z9G444A. And now my downstream fuel trims are sitting exactly at what they're supposed to. So the vehicle's fine, no coats present, nothing like that. Cleared the fuel trim and stuff out, and we're good to go. So that's replacing the downstream O2 sensor on a 2019 1.5 liter Ecoboost on a Fusion.